Hello viewers, today we are talking about food. By the end of this video, viewers should be able to 1. Define food. List classes of food. Mention types of food. Draw the food chain. Explain sources of food and food preservation. And now let's know the meaning of food. Food is any substance consumed to provide nutritional support for the body. It is usually of plant or animal origin and contains essential nutrients such as carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, or minerals. The substance is ingested by an organism and assimilated by the organism cell to provide energy, maintain life, or stimulate growth. So, what are the sources of food? Most food derives its origin in plants. Some food is obtained directly from plants, but even animals that are used as source of food are raised by feeding them food derived from plants. Ideally, there are two sources of food, which are plant sources and animal sources. And now we'll begin with the plant source. Many plants and plant parts are eaten as food, and around 2,000 plant species are cultivated for food. Many of these plant species have several distinct cultivars. As indicated in this picture here, you can see cucumbers, watermelon, grape, apples, carrots, and a host of others. Seed of plants are good source of foods for animals, including humans, because they contain the nutrients necessary for the plant's initial growth, including many helpful fats such as omega fats. In fact, the majority of food consumed by humans are seed-based foods. Over now to animal source. Animals are used as food either directly or indirectly by the products they produce. Meat is an example of a direct product taken from an animal, which comes from muscle system or from organs. As seen in this picture, beef is a good example. Food products produced by animals also include milk produced by mammary glands, which in many cultures is drank and produced into dairy products such as cheese, butter, etc. What then is a food chain? A food chain is a linear network of links in the food web starting from producer organisms such as grass or trees, which use radiation from the sun to make their food, and ending at apex predator species like the grizzly bears or killer whales, detritivores like earthworms or woodlice, or decomposer species such as fungi or bacteria. The food chain also shows how the organisms are related with the food they eat. Each level of food chains represents a different trophy level. Sources of food. What are the sources of food? There are 7 classes of food, which are carbohydrates, protein, fat, vitamins, mineral, fiber, autophagy, and water. These 7 classes of food are essential for our body. Very essential. Food is needed to repair and replace body tissues, build healthy body, supply energy for body, maintain body temperature, and build new cells. First, let's talk about carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Food rich in carbohydrate are rice, potato, bread, and banana. Carbohydrate is our main source of energy. Food rich in carbohydrates supply us with energy to carry out our daily activities such as walking, breathing, and walking. Next is protein. Protein is made up of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Food rich in protein are fish, milk, meat, albumin, and nuts. Protein is required for building new cells. Moreover, protein is also needed for growth and to replace damaged tissue. Vitamin. Vitamin is required in small quantities in our body. There are basically 6 types of vitamins, being vitamins A, B, C, D, E, and K. Vitamin B are soluble in water, while vitamin A, D, E, and K are soluble in fat. Vitamin is vital to protect our body from diseases and maintain the health of our body. The next source is mineral. Minerals are also required in small quantities in our body. Examples of minerals are calcium, sodium, iron, iodine, phosphorus, and potassium. Minerals help to protect our body and prevent diseases such as rickets and goiter. Refugees, also known as fiber. This is another class of food. It is a class of food that prevents constipation. Examples of refugees are fruits and vegetables. Food preservation. This is to prevent the growth of bacteria, fungi, or other microorganisms, as well as the slowing of the oxidation of the fats that cause rancidity. Food preservation may also include the process that inhibits visual deterioration, such as the enzymatic browning reaction in apples after they are cut during food preparation. There are different types of food preservation. We have drying, cooling, freezing, boiling, salting, and canning. Drying. Drying is the oldest technique used to hamper the decomposition of food products. As early as 12,000 BC, Middle Eastern and Oriental cultures were drying foods using the power of the sun. Vegetables and fruits are naturally dried by the sun and wind, but still houses were built in areas that did not have enough sunlight to dry things. A fire which will be built inside the building to provide the heat to dry the various fruit and vegetables and even herbs. Cooling. Cooling preserves food by slowing down the growth and reproduction of microorganisms and the action of enzymes that cause the food to rot. The introduction of commercial and domestic refrigerators drastically improved diets of many in the Western world by allowing foods such as fresh fruits, salads, and dairy products to be stored safely for longer periods, particularly during warm weather. Freezing. Freezing is one of the most commonly used processes both commercially and domestically for preserving a wide range of food, including prepared foods that would not have required freezing in their unprepared states. Take for example, potato waffles. They are stored in the freezer, but potatoes themselves requires only a cool, dry place to ensure many months of storage. Cold stores provide large volume, long-term storage for strategic foodstuffs held in case of national emergency in many countries. Next is boiling. Boiling liquid food items can kill any existing microbes. Milk and water are often boiled to kill any harmful microbes that may be present in them. Salting. Salting occurring draws moisture from a substance by osmosis. Substances are cured with salt, sugar, or a combination of the two. Nitrates and nitrates are also often used to cure meats and contribute the characteristics of pink color. It was a main method of preservation in the medieval time around the 70s. Canning. Canning involves cooking food, sealing it in a sterile can or jar, and boiling the container to kill or awaken any remaining bacteria as a form of sterilization.